Guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna be blending this full-grown beard. The first step, we're gonna get our trimmer and we're gonna set our first baseline, which is gonna be our first guideline. We're gonna go about a finger right here from the start of a sideburn. Going up with the grain. The next step, with the lever open, we're gonna go another finger below that. So this makes the half with our yall clipper. So once we establish that guideline, we have a finger's width to blend that line. We can attack it in many different ways. We're gonna close our lever and we're gonna hit the beginning of this line right here. And as I keep opening up the lever, I'm gonna go higher into that line to completely blend it. Very gently, I'm letting my machine do all the work. Gonna go halfway, my lever. 3/4 open now. And we're basically almost hitting the whole line right there. And if that doesn't blend out, let's just go ahead and repeat the process now from going from the closed lever position to the open. The next step, we're gonna grab our one guard, open up the lever, and we're gonna go another finger's width, top of that line that we just finished blending. All right, so this can be a little tricky. This is a tricky step because it requires 2 guards to erase that line. This is the start of the line right here. I'm gonna close the lever and I'm gonna hit the beginning of the line, but this is not gonna completely erase the line. So we're gonna soften this line by going close to open, still maintaining that distance that we set the guideline. So we're only going a finger's width below. We're not going any higher than that. You guys probably might think that that's completely blended, but it's not. Go ahead and attach my half guard now. We're gonna close the lever, and exactly where we hit the beginning of the guideline with the one guard, we're gonna do the same thing with our half guard, but only then we have now a little bit of room to work with. We don't wanna go all the way to the top. This is where it gets kind of tricky because we wanna only hit those dark spots. So as we keep opening up the lever, we wanna go higher into that blend. This was the sideburn, the start of the sideburn. A finger below that, we use the trimmer. A finger below that, lever open. A finger below that, one guard, lever open. So we're right here. We wanna go another finger using another number, which is we went from the one guard to now the 2 guard. So I'm gonna just create another line here. We're not gonna see the line though, so that's why I went back and I showed you guys that you guys just need to use your fingers and know exactly where you started and just go from there. So now I'm gonna close it. Bring everything together now with the 1.5 guard. It's kind of similar to what we did with the half guard, is we soften it using the guard we used to set the guideline, and then we bring everything together with the 1.5 guard. On the other step, we use the half guard. This step, we use the 1.5 guard. The second step is gonna be basically line up our beard. We wanna keep this whole canvas as clean as possible, meaning we don't want no pushbacks. So I'm first gonna start off with the vertical line bars on both sides of the beard and then work this bottom area. And I'm gonna leave the cheek area and the mustache for last. With the finer part of my comb, I wanna just keep everything in its natural direction that it grows, but at the same time, just be careful of not pushing this back. The next thing we want to do, guys, is we want to attach this and have your client put his head back. So you want to have him kind of lean to the point where he's not really extending his head so far up to the point where he's going to push his beard line, but he's just kind of just leveled in like that, just chilling. Make sure you guys go ahead and comb out the beard. I'm gonna graze coming from this way, and I'm gonna attack the highest point right here, which is maybe like about a finger's width from the Adam's apple. So his Adam's apple right there, so we're going about a finger. So first starting from the top. We're gonna go ahead and start the lining of the beard. Okay, so it's really important for you guys to have a goal in mind, and also to just take into account how much hair we're working with in the cheek line. Let's go ahead and start right here at the top. So once that's in place, then I line up the corner too. The next step is we're gonna leave this for last. We're gonna first ask our client to kind of like blow pressure right here on the side, and we can kind of see how much hair we're working with right here. So he wants to conserve that, and I'm just gonna line it up towards the top of the mustache, and then I can just check in with him and see if he likes it, because it's gonna look a lot lighter right here at the top, and if he likes it, we'll just keep it like that. But if not, we can always push it down. Last thing we're gonna do before we start detailing is gonna be the mustache. We're just gonna keep it as natural as possible right here, starting at the center. Next thing, guys, I'm gonna wrap this like little white towel around him really quick. Kind of see the contrast of the beard and go ahead and start detailing. So with my clipper, I'm gonna just go around the edges really quick. My lever closed. Just getting rid of those stranglers. After that, I come in with my shears.